Welcome to the Poor Podcast. I am Mike Late, a.k.a. Hillsboro Slim.
Steve Cash, a.k.a. the Fitness Zaddy, in here again with our third co-host.
Yo, we knocking at the door. TPU C34. No, do it again. Do it again. Gotta do it again.
You gotta keep it.
Everybody gets one.
Yo, we knocking at the door. I am CP34. There it is.
Did he pick up the fumble?
I did pick up the phone. And I scored a touchdown.
I'll give it to Claude this time.
And I scored a touchdown. Sorry.
You definitely didn't score a touchdown. You just picked
no
up the
touchdown.
fumble.
Did I get to the red zone at least?
You retained.
Am I at least get to the red
We
zone?
seen your haircut. You got a helmet pop, though.
Did I at least get to red zone?
No, I just said you got your helmet pop. At least you held on to
I got
it.
my helmet popped off?
Yes, we
So
all
I
seen
gotta
your
sit
haircut.
out this. So
No,
I
you ain't
can't
gotta sit out. Your helmet just popped
Yeah,
off.
you just gotta go find your mouthpiece.
Oh,
That's
man.
it.
That's it.
Damn.
Nothing too crazy.
Anyhow.
You'll get it next time.
Anyhow, who we got with us, guys?
Good job, Tiger.
Tiger.
We do have a guest in the building. Shout out to the homie. I'll let him introduce himself because I forgot his name. I'm lying. It's Tay.
What's up, everybody? I'm Tay. I'm one half of PuppyLuvtheShow, and I'm also on Instagram.
Fuck, 'cause I didn't know you was coming here plugging shit.
Oh, yeah. I
Now
thought
you
you
just
just...
suck out when you just hit it.
I thought that was my end. Like, go ahead, plug it in.
Nah, make sure you edit that shit out. We're gonna stop at Tay.
That's a different sponsorship bag. That's a
We
You
talked
gotta
like 30
wait for
minutes
the
before
prompt at
that.
the end of the show, man. You gotta wait
pay
for the end
the
of the show
fee
for
or
that.
nothing.
We
Like,
talked for like
damn.
30 minutes. I didn't know you was a half of
I'll
puppy.
pay my entrance fee.
What you
Can you
what
blur
it
his
is again?
face? Can
Y'all
you
blur his face out?
What
To
it is
the
again?
cash out clear?
It's one half of who? Puppy Love?
Puppy love.
PuppyLuvtheShow.
What's that about?
So we got a podcast, and we're speaking from more of like a millennial and zennial. Well, we're both millennials, but we're speaking.
We're
from
millennials too, by the
zennial.
way. FYI.
So we're speaking about how dating is nowadays.
Okay.
Like with
Because I ain't gonna
Bumble
lie.
and
I ain't gonna lie.
Tinder and all that.
That makes sense. You said puppy love. Honestly, I was about to call Pete on you.
Yeah,
'Cause
bro.
and you already don't
Yeah.
look trustworthy. I don't know if I can trust you with my pets.
He got a couple
You know-
dogs in the
you know,
back.
I don't
He
know.
got a couple dogs.
No,
locked up.
it was.
thought it was
you
like
know how
something
they
about-
call like young love, like y'all young, y'all don't know about love.
Yeah, but-
puppy love.
I did
So
see
you never touched a dog inappropriately? 'Cause you
No,
got the
no,
look.
no.
You got
Yeah.
it's in your eyebrows. It's the
Yeah.
eyebrows.
No, I'm not into bestiality
Are
or
you
nothing
sure?
like that.
All right, just checking because I heard puppy love. I immediately wanted to hide your dogs.
Hey,
Hide your poodles.
Hey, Tay.
Yeah.
You wanted to come on.
Yeah.
Say, what you sipping on, brother?
I'm over here sipping on this Maker's Mark. I'm from the Midwest, so this is what we drink up there.
Oh, that's what's
what's
up.
up,
Is
man.
that your preferred drink?
Yeah. Maker. It's usually lemonade, but I got the cranberry today.
And how was growing up in the
doing it different.
Midwest? What part exactly though? 'Cause
Ohio.
That's straight. Ohio.
I'm from Ohio, Columbus, Ohio originally. I spent some time in Southern Ohio and West Virginia, but I don't recommend it. It's depressing.
Yeah, Cameron used to move a lot of drugs in Ohio. Lady said, "You ever ran across Cameron?"
Nah, I didn't run across Cameron, but I listened to him throughout
Yeah?
college.
You ever
Gave me
happen?
that hustle mentality.
All right, cool. You ain't never hear any stories about Cameron because he used to get in Ohio according to him.
Nah, I
But you're from like Columbus, though, right? Is it?
Yeah, I'm from
is it
Columbus.
Cameron
He
from,
was,
like,
I think he
Youngstown
mentioned
or something?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
he
cool. So
mentioned the
just so, all right, so
Cleveland
you don't really
area.
quite cross paths. I got you. That's understandable. I mean, you never know. You never know the type of plugs
Yeah,
you might
yeah,
have.
yeah.
I don't know.
We might have a legend in the making right
Hey.
here.
So what brought you to Florida?
So I originally came down here for UT,
Mhm.
in one of the graduate
Shout out to
programs
UT.
there. So
What was that? Because Claude just interrupted with shouting out some bullshit.
Shout out to UT.
I'm in one of the graduate programs.
Oh,
there.
okay.
What's up?
All right, cool.
So you've been
Well,
in-
welcome to Tampa, man. How
Yeah,
you like it? How you liking it here? How long you been here?
I got here in August,
Okay.
so I'm fairly new. But
He came in at the
You
beginning
know
of
this
the
is
season.
city. You know this is the city of the scammers.
hey,
Have you ever heard?
I haven't heard none of that
We
yet.
definitely scam city.
This is a scam right now.
That's
This
why we
is a
brought you
scam.
here.
You don't even know.
But we're
Watch
not
your
gonna talk about
pockets.
that on air.
I ain't got much to scam, so
You haven't even let.
y'all
you-
picked the
you
wrong
haven't even-
victim.
You have even less now.
I don't know. Tay, I kind of like that shirt. We'll see.
Nah, but shout out to you, man. I'm glad you I'm glad you came on to fuck with us though, bro.
I'm a fan of y'all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
I like y'all banter.
I appreciate it, man.
Y'all
Thank you.
remind me of older versions of me.
Oh,
and
wait.
my co-hosts.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. We're millennials too. Don't call us old. We're not old. We're young. We still ain't nobody got a wrinkle. Ain't nobody got any gray hairs
I didn't
or
say
hair
all
in
that.
general. You know,
didn't say all
I don't,
that,
he ain't put that on us yet, Claude. He ain't
tons of
put that
gray
on
You
us
know
yet.
what's crazy? I'll give y'all this. Y'all are the reason I went to McDitton's.
Oh,
Y'all talked about it in the
Yo.
episode. I was like, let me see what they talking about. Let me go to
Damn.
McDitton's.
Did it hold up to what they what was spoke about?
It was alright.
Oh,
Wait,
I
then
mean,
again-
everybody
then
in
again-
math.
Wait,
Then
what
again, you went during COVID years.
did.
Yeah.
So it might be a little,
It
little
was like-
different.
COVID season puts a damper on things, but did you have fun?
It was cool.
Yep.
It was cool. It was actually it was a little bit of a mixed crowd, but not
Okay.
really.
A little bit of a mixed
You
crowd.
gotta tell us.
No.
What were you hoping? We know.
It was definitely
what
a
were you
little
hoping?
bit of a mixed
We
crowd.
fucking know.
What
We
were you
was.
I thought it was gonna be a little more flavor in the
We
group.
wasn't there. That's why the numbers dwindled in the minority group. When
I might have to go out with y'all then.
So all right.
come
So it
rock
wasn't
with
quite. You thought it was going to be more like You say you just thought it was going to be more flavor.
It wasn't that.
Well, you thought it was
Wasn't
going to.
that.
But that what you was hoping for?
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna
okay.
lie.
It's a lot of bunnies out there.
Well,
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. It'll kind of tie into your show a little bit. You talk about puppy love. Like, what's your dating preference? You date the Beckys?
So I date. I don't really
You
have,
don't have a
like,
preference?
yeah. I don't really have a preference. She look good. She look good.
So you-
That's how I'm one of those people. But I was hoping for more,
okay.
and I didn't get quite what I was hoping for.
Next, let us know
What
where you
night
going
you
next
go?
time.
Was it like Friday, Saturday?
Yeah,
It
we'll
was.
put the word out.
It was probably on a Saturday.
All right. So all right, cool.
We'll talk off air.
Yeah,
Well, you at UT though. I mean, you came down. You knew what you was getting, and it's a UT bar.
I did, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's
I
a
thought
UT,
I was gonna get more.
It's a UT bar. That's like their
I
hangout.
thought I was gonna get more.
All right, we'll slide again. Or you'll
Yeah,
slide
yeah.
again. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't really go out. Usually on Saturday. See, the thing about Saturday nights, like that's usually when I sell drugs. All right, so usually I'm out on the block.
He getting shit off.
So usually that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my own thing on Saturday night. But I might make a
slide
a
through.
little. I might alter my plans a little bit to slide through with y'all. See what you know what I'm saying. I might, you know what I'm saying.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I'll definitely be there. I'll show up with you.
Cause I feel like y'all being residents of this area, y'all be able to
guide you.
yeah
Be his like spirit guide.
Yeah.
teach me the ropes. Tampa,
Tell you which
I mean,
way.
you are here with a legend.
Rudolph, would you guide my sleigh tonight?
Hillsboro Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who made that up? That's what
it's
I
not
really
made up.
think.
That's-
It's
that's
not,
a
it's
real
not a
thing.
made up. It's not made up. It's a,
Let's get to the bottom of this.
it's a real. It's a
I've
I've
real
been wanting to
thing.
ask that.
It's a real thing.
Steve?
This is Hillsboro Slim. When I met this guy, we met when we was pretty much young, like very young, you know. And even though I raised him, I raised him. I used to tell him when he used to misbehave, I used to make him go to bed early. Told him to get his bad ass in the tub and then go to sleep. That's what I used to do. But as we got older, you know what I'm saying, it's like he started impressing me. I guess he was doing other things I wasn't aware of, and then he just became like this guy. Like I was talking to one female one time, and she was like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at my man Mike, and he happened to call me. Phones just came out with the picture shit, so Mike's shit came up. She was like, "Oh shit, that's Slim." I said, "What you talking about?" No, dead ass. This is some real shit. She was like, "Oh shit, that's Slim." I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" I was like, "First off, bitch, don't ever look at my phone, my shit ring." And but she was like, "Anyway, well, who the fuck is Slim?"
Did
So
you
that's-
backhand her too?
No, I didn't, because I don't beat women.
Okay.
But anyway, she was like, "Yeah, that's Slim." I said, "What's that about?" I said, "Yeah, it's Hillsboro Slim." Like one time, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, he got me out here. I'm making all this money because of Slim. And then when I went to UT, she said, "Yeah, come through UT. You'll see what I'm talking about." So I went to see her late night one time. This nigga come pimp just walking around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she was like, "Oh shit, that's Hillsboro Slim." This nigga had the whole dorm on fucking lock. I had no idea my man had that operation.
Right.
You was moving like that?
He was moving like that. He'll probably never admit
in
it.
one of the dorms.
He'll probably never admit it, but that's how.
Allegedly.
You didn't
Yeah,
hear
but
that.
that's how I came
all
to the.
alleged. Thank you.
That's
Thank
how I
you.
came to the information that this nigga was Hillsboro Slim. So I started to address him as such,
A legend.
Shout out to
and he
UT.
became a legend. He was a legend before I knew it. I know I was rolling with him, but I understand why he didn't tell me. He kind of need to keep that under wraps. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, what is it when the statute of limitations has passed? So he's probably don't mind getting these stories off. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, Jesus, Steve, bro.
Tay,
He's
speaking
a
of the UT dorm rooms, Tay, have you seen how nice they are yet? Or you got a chance to see those?
You know, I poked my head around them.
Yeah.
Saw,
yeah.
see what it was about.
Yeah.
Cool. They still got people in that hotel over there.
Yeah, they do. They keeping all the COVID
Crazy.
victims over there.
For real?
as you can see where he used to
They
operate.
keeping all the
out of.
COVID victims over there.
He's
So
just making sure his operation's still working. I guess without the hotel. They still got them all them people over there at the hotel. Mike had them
They
ass
was
moving
they
in
had
and out.
kids dorming in the,
He had
in the
the ass
hotel.
moving in and out. This nigga Slim.
Oh man.
Well, ain't nothing like him.
I got Steve.
they
stories
building
be so-
new dorms.
They building a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, they built over there where
You invested in that?
that
You
little
probably got some
strip,
stock.
Yeah,
that
he
little strip
probably-
is
Yeah, over
across
off,
from the campus. They building some new dorms.
Mike,
over
They,
there.
they encroaching on my grandma's neighborhood over there off Lemon.
Oh, it's already your territory.
That's where my grandma lives. That's where my parents grew up. My mother grew up.
Boy, you been setting up shop for a long time. You're a wild boy. You're a wild boy. I know that.
We used to ball over there at the courts. The court's still nice over there. They redid them.
They actually doing construction right now.
Oh, they damn.
Yeah, they adding another pool. They adding more tennis courts and more basketball courts.
You helped pay for that. Thank you.
That's crazy. I haven't stepped foot on them yet.
When
You
we
play
was-
ball? Or you play at all?
I play a little bit
Yeah. You
for
stand-
fun.
Nah,
Yeah.
see,
For fun.
What y'all peep there when dudes is talking and they communicating about ball, the homie who played a humble game, he could ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
I mean,
we hear you.
Wait,
I
didn't you,
get
like,
picked up because they want me in the post. Let's be honest. I get picked up. They want me in the post. I don't want to be in the post.
Yo,
You know,
what
big man
prefer?
now, they want
What
to shoot
you-
the three.
You want to shoot?
Yeah,
You're a point guard height in the NBA.
I'm smaller than
Short
a point
point
guard.
guard,
You got a shot though?
I mean, hey,
Y-
if I
yeah.
get hot,
You from Ohio?
I get hot.
The Hoosiers.
I retired.
You know Steph Curry from Ohio.
I do. He also he got smoked. He got smoked
so-
by nigga
wait
from
a minute,
Ohio
wait a minute,
last
wait a minute.
last
Y'all, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did y'all literally just say Steph Curry is from
He
Ohio?
was born in Ohio.
Are y'all
so
not
we
forgetting the
claiming
fact
it.
that LeBron James is from
That's
Ohio?
what Steve was talking about.
Yeah,
And I
both
just-
That's
of
like
them.
the
defended
guy.
it.
That's the
They're
guy.
legends.
I
They
just
both
defended
changed
it.
the game.
Okay, I'm just making
Steph
sure.
Curry changed the game. People don't want to admit it.
I think
Okay.
people admit it. Why people say
Yeah, I
things
think
that's not
people
true?
definitely admit
People
that.
don't want to admit
They
it.
don't
Everybody
want
admits
to.
it.
Steph Curry.
They don't want
Steph
to,
Curry
though.
reason you
But
don't want to be
why?
in the post.
Nobody
Right.
wants to hate. Nobody. I don't think Curry gets no hate. Who hates on Curry?
Nobody hates on
His,
Curry.
his wife.
His wife, yeah. Nobody hates on Curry. I think everybody hates on LeBron. I don't Curry though.
No, LeBron definitely gets hate.
100%.
Yeah, he do.
That's
You-
because
you
Curry.
agree with
That's
that?
because Curry's not a Jordan-like esque player,
He
and
did
LeBron
just get the shoe endorsement though
He did.
with the Currys. I think they calling them.
Ain't nobody
You gonna-
buying
you
no
gonna
Under
buy
Armour
some?
shoes.
I'm not
Yeah,
asking.
nobody
I'm
buying
not a
now.
shoe guy.
I was about to ask y'all that. You gonna buy some?
Guru? Oh me? No. I'm not.
Never wore a pair of Under Armour's. Never playing on.
No.
I retired. I retired.
I
I
only
can't
wear
even wear.
Chucks.
I can't even wear tennis shoes. I just wear these chucks.
You can't. Oh, why
The
can't
first
you wear
basketball
tennis shoes?
shoe. They said I can't.
Why you can't wear tennis shoes?
They're not orthopedic.
I like what he.
You going after the comfort, not the style?
Hey,
I'm about to get some New Balance,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Can't get enough money to be on New Balance.
Someday you'll be there too. Someday you'll be about the comfort.
Need the shits with the straps across it.
Yeah, when you see me show up with the New Balance, you know the check went through,
wait.
and I didn't pay y'all.
Wait,
so.
Mike. Steve, you said with the strap, with the Velcro?
Yeah,
like
that's
the
it.
orthopedic,
That's that type
like
shit.
what the grandmas wear.
That's what Michael just
Your
said.
grandma have a pair of the gray ones.
No, I'm gonna get the ones with the tennis shoes, the Bill Gates. I mean the one with the strings. I'm gonna get the Bill Gates.
Oh shit, you kind of fucked up. We should start this off with a big RIP.
Oh yeah,
Debo,
definitely.
man.
Let's take a step
Oh
back.
yeah, we did mess up.
You know what I'm saying? Can we get a quick moment of silence for Debo? Yeah, man, that shit kind of fucked me up. I seen a meme actually. It might have been a little too soon. I seen two memes. One I was like, man, all right, you wilding. Like, man just died. It was something about somebody passed on the Friday. I don't remember the exact meme, but the second one I'm about to mention, I'm mad because I chuckled a little bit because it was good. It was Debo, like an angel. They
Yeah,
had
I
an
seen that
angel
one.
crying, like the
Yeah.
angel was crying, just like, someone took my halo, and Debo standing over the angel talking, what halo? As he's wearing the halo. Yo, that shit was actually fucking hilarious. I'm like,
That was
nigga,
No, that's
niggas
his
is
legacy
quick,
though.
yo.
That's not making fun of him. That's his
Niggas
legacy.
quick.
It was
That's
it
his
was
legacy.
it was quick though.
It was, but that's still
The
his
announcement
legacy.
barely had circulated. I saw one where they put all the people that passed on Friday because the chick with the long braids passed too.
Yeah,
right
one?
before Debo.
colon cancer.
What you talking about?
The damn, I'm
Oh,
sorry. I
the
don't
heavy
remember her
set
name.
chick?
The ratchet one.
Yeah, the one who
she
showed
played
up.
in Babs. She played in the movie Babs. She
Yeah.
played in Friday.
Was she not in How to Be a Player?
Oh my god.
That was her.
Yeah.
The sister.
Yeah, but she
I
wasn't
don't
Friday, was she?
She was.
She was in Baps.
I don't remember her being in Friday.
She was
It wasn't her that pulled up in the whip. She said, "How about
No,
the
no,
car
no,
looking
that-
like Freddie Jackson?"
No, that's I'll tell you who
okay.
that is, but that's not her. I know who
She
you're
had to
talking
be in Friday because the whole meme was based on.
about.
people.
Oh, that's Yvette. Yes, she
Yeah.
died years ago of cancer. Years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
see.
think her
must
name
have
is
mixed-
like
I must have
she
mixed
was
them up.
on Moesha and all that. I know you're talking about
That's
that. Yeah,
that's the chick that was in.
yeah.
How
She
to Be a
died. She
Player.
died a while ago. She died a while
Yeah,
ago.
but the meme basically had Pops, her, Debo, and Bernie Mac
And then Bernie Mac.
Damn, that's crazy.
for a loss from the Friday.
And Chris Tucker's career.
That's crazy.
In whose career?
Chris Tucker. He had a whole career after Friday.
It's dead right now, though.
What was the movie with
It's
Jackie
definitely
Chan
dead.
then.
It's
yeah, I
dead.
couldn't remember.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
It's
shit.
dead.
But yeah, rest in peace. And I just don't know why I didn't know Debo's real name. Was it Sonny Lister?
Sonny,
Tiny.
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 I was very. You know how you just know.
Well, I
people
don't
and
think his
know
real
their
name is Tiny, though.
No, a lot of times people they take on whatever their biggest role to
Debo
us
is Debo.
was like, yeah, like it's
He popped
always,
up in The Fifth Element. I'm like, oh shit, Debo.
But
He was
I
one of the
remember
first
I
black
remember when he
presidents.
was Zeus.
I remember I seen a picture and I remember seeing him, but I wasn't.
You remember when Debo was Zeus?
Nah.
Y'all remember when movies with the president being black was like a big thing? Like he was a black president. Remember in The Fifth Element? That was like huge. You know.
Yeah, that was dope.
So
Rest in peace, man.
rest in peace to him.
Yeah, man, he a legend, dog. I don't think he'll never really be dead. He's always gonna live in our hearts as a whole, as a culture. He was definitely a big
Big
culture.
effect,
Yeah.
Big effect. He fucked Red up. Hit him with that cut.
But that's his legacy. People are gonna make memes, but I think that's still to me that
I mean, that's the nature
it's a
of,
good thing,
of,
you know?
of current. Like, you talked about being a millennial, speaking on behalf of the Xennials and all that. When things happen, it's memed. It's history. It's enshrined in memes now, and that's just what it is. The internet.
Somebody else died too today, and I feel so bad. It was one of the women from Steel Magnolias. It was an older black female actress, and I feel so bad that I won't remember her. And I'll probably go ahead and shout it out on. Oh no, her name is Carol Sutton. She was in Steel Magnolias and Queen Sugar. She's 76 years old. Black queen. Passed away of coronavirus as well. So I'll make sure that I put something on our socials for both of them, because we are losing them left and right.
Is everyone a black queen though? Can a bitch just be black?
No, excuse me, Queen Sugar. I'm sorry, Steve. The movie.
All right,
was in-
come on and say like,
Sorry.
like it's on me. Everybody, everybody.
You don't
kings
believe
and
in the
queens.
queen culture?
Sorry, homie.
No, I don't. Sometimes you're just
Sorry,
black.
homie.
You might just be a black bitch. Actually, sometimes you might just be a bitch. Like, that's it. At the end of the day, like you never know. Not saying this, not saying later past, but just in general.
Steve's statement had nothing to do with her, but it's harsh.
Steve
It's
just
real,
said
though.
hard
Sometimes
she
it's just a
could just
bitch.
be a
Like,
black bitch. I
Yeah,
cannot believe
sometimes
that you
it's
just
like,
said
dang,
that.
okay, about time that someone got that black motherfucker, like that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't kings and queens. Some niggas be robbing niggas, doing all type of dumb shit in the hood all day. They
that ain't
pass
king
away. It's
shit.
like, dang, you know, they caught the
was
young
a
king.
king.
They
Rest in
caught the
peace,
young
King.
king.
Rest in peace, King.
Like, nah, that was a nigga. Nah.
Sometimes it'd be an ER, not an A, an
Nah.
ER. Put an ER. Yeah, sometimes.
My God, sometimes
Sometimes
that
it'd
was,
be ER. Whatever.
shit.
But
There's a couple ERs running
There's a
around.
couple
these
ERs. Yeah.
going back
Oh,
on the Friday thing, do you think they ever gonna come up with a last one, or is it done?
There is. It's in the
They
works.
filmed it already.
It's in the works.
I thought they was done filming.
I think it is in post-production.
Yeah.
Post-production.
They did that. All of them got back together.
Yeah,
They gotta
of,
push
all
that
of the
out.
living ones. And I think Cube produced it too, if I'm not
Yeah,
correct.
I'm sure it was produced by that same studio.
I'm only gonna assume Debo not in it. Or I'm sorry,
He might have been.
if he, whether he is or not, if they did try to replace him, who in the hell could play Debo?
Nobody.
Terry
That's-
Crews.
That's why Terry Crews was Damon, not Debo.
Nah, they might have to get a Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest, really? Why?
They might have to Forrest Whitaker
Go all the way opposite.
Forrest Whitaker might have to hit the gym because he already got the eye. So
Oh.
we just need that's all we need.
Go like,
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go
I ain't gonna lie.
opposite.
I ain't gonna lie. One time we was in the mall. We was in the mall with Hillsborough Slim, right?
Oh Jesus.
And we was walking, we was buying some shit, whatever. He always been a fly nigga. He always been copying all type of shit. Like, dang,
None
how
of
you
this
put
is
that
true.
shit together? He's like, hey, look, I'm me. I was like, enough said. Anyways, we was walking one time and somebody asked him for his autograph. I was like, see, you blowing up. I was like, oh, you want Slim autograph? They said, Slim? What you talking about? I was like, my nigga Hillsborough Slim. They said, nah, this ain't Forrest Whitaker. They thought this nigga was Forrest fucking Whitaker.
You sure they didn't say Face on Love?
No, dead ass. Nah, am I lying? Am I lying?
This nigga
Am
been
I
on this-
lying?
this nigga been
Am I
on this-
lying?
You are lying, yes.
Niggas never thought you was fucking
Steve,
Niggas never thought you was Forrest Whitaker. Dead ass. No
Steve.
one ever confused you with Forrest Whitaker.
Steve legit been selling this shit since 10th
No,
grade.
hold on. But Steve,
Since 10th grade, bro. We 35.
So I knew of Forrest Whitaker in
Steve
10th
been
grade.
calling me Forrest Whitaker since 10th fucking grade.
but Steve, you told me about the Forrest Whitaker thing, but didn't you tell me that one time y'all was at the mall and Face
Face
on
on
Love was
Love thing
there,
would be hilarious.
and he thought he was looking in the mirror. He literally was just like,
No,
oh,
that
shit, a
happened.
mirror store.
That's it. I'm gonna
mirror
tell that
store.
story another day, another time.
Okay.
That definitely happened too.
I saw Faison and E-Boy. He was out there smoking.
Exactly. He was looking in the
Nigga,
mirror.
you saw yourself.
Yeah.
It was me.
Face, I was like, who put this fucking mirror in the middle of the damn
I
street?
did do a comedy set right after that. That was me. Shit. No, Faison was out there smoking a stogie on the with the.
You know where you was at. Go ahead, say where you was at.
Face on Love.
Shout out to Big Perm, man. Big Perm. I mean Big Worm.
You know your lines.
Anyway, where can we go from here?
Oh, man.
Steve's harsh delivery on the niggas ain't always queens.
Yeah,
niggas
sometimes you
just
ain't
niggas.
always. You ain't. Everybody ain't
But
black.
that
kings
ain't, but
and
that ain't
queens.
just black people.
Actually
That's
misquoted you. He said, "You're not always queen. Sometimes you're just a black bitch."
Yeah, sometimes just black bitch.
I'm
too.
not gonna subscribe to the black bitch thing because
We don't have to
You
subscribe
could,
to.
you could be a white bitch, an Asian
That's
bitch.
what I'm saying.
Everybody
Bitch-
drops
bitch-
it. Yeah,
let's
bitch is a
just say
bitch. It's
bitches come in
it's the
all
fucking
sexes,
now. It's a
genders,
person,
sexes,
place, and
yeah,
thing. Like, come
yeah,
on, get out of here. Like, you
yeah,
could be the
yeah.
bitch is just that. Like, just don't try to.
It's the art of being a bitch. You don't have to be a woman to do that.
Yo, you never been walking. Trust me, you've been
wait, now
walking.
what-
We all been walking. Trust me, you've been walking before somebody in their head was like, he walked with that white bitch.
Oh shit.
I walk
Are
with a
you
white
talking
bitch before.
specifically me?
No, in general.
I
nigga,
was trying to say, wait, what? Wait, what?
Is it about the delivery?
I was like,
I don't know, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna give you an example. Is it like, bitch, stop playing? Like,
Exactly. It depends on how
will
you get
she
it off.
accept it more if you say it that way?
If
First
you
off,
saying it like
I'm
Steve's
gonna
saying
keep it a
it,
buck.
you'll never get
I
it
ain't
off.
never gonna call it not
No,
to her
don't
face.
do
I'm never calling a woman a bitch. Period. I ain't gonna try to.
Okay.
Even though there's certain ways, you know what's funny? There's certain ways you can slide it in. You know what I'm saying? I have a couple homies, I like female friends. I know I can get that shit
But
off
it depends
with.
on your relationship.
You know who you can do certain
Right.
shit with,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I know the females I can play with.
When you the gay friend, you can get that off.
Yeah, you know
Like
what I'm
Steve.
saying? When you know exactly when you're the gay friend, you know who you can get your shit off with.
Tay,
you know what I
please
mean?
don't go to the club and call a bit.
Nah, that's not
don't
my
do that, man.
intention.
Tay will come back with a
We
whole
are not
ham
Like I see
friend.
what you did, by the way. I just want to acknowledge that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know what
yeah,
the gay
yeah,
friend.
Man,
I
I
get it.
listen to
yeah.
y'all.
Anyway.
Look what happened to my
I knew you
eye.
caught it. I knew you caught it, but I thought you was
So,
gonna get
Steve,
into it.
so Steve, me and Mike had a bit of a debate a couple months ago about
Who
this.
gonna take it?
because,
No,
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Because I
you quick with the get back.
I used he's on point today. You took your pills.
Y'all niggas been fucking.
We had a debate. I used the see you next Tuesday word.
You see these two niggas with the '90s glasses?
And don't hate. Mine flip up.
Alright,
His don't flip up.
Listen, you said
Um,
see you next Tuesday
Yeah.
line.
The see you next Tuesday word.
What's that
Cunt.
mean?
Cunt. I use the word cunt.
That's his. Oh,
Yeah,
That-
see you next
that's
Tuesday.
a.
Oh, well, hold on. I use that
That's
term.
acronym.
I use
I get
that
it, I
term
get it.
instead of bitch, and Michael was like, "That's way worse. That's like calling a female, calling a black person the N word." Agree or
cunt?
disagree? Yeah.
Oh well, I tell you what. They take it that way. I never grew up using that
Really?
word. When I first heard that shit, like when people was really bothered by it, the person. I mean, thinking of a specific person. I didn't know shit was that real. I didn't think cunt was that bad a word. But also, I didn't grow up saying that shit.
Yeah,
In the hood and shit, niggas don't be calling bitches cunts and shit.
No,
it's
not
a
at all.
British thing.
I don't give a
Mostly.
fuck about no damn like. But I understand though. If call a woman a cunt, the right woman a cunt, that shit is
Call the
damn
right
near
woman
calling
a
them a
bitch, though.
nigger.
Call the
It's
right woman
like
a bitch.
calling them the N word for real.
But we're calling the right woman a bitch, and it's like calling them an N word.
Isn't a cunt hit different? It's
Cunt hit
different.
Really?
Different.
You can call it. Listen, just like the N word is like you took it all the way there. You could call
Yeah.
you could call me everything in the book,
Yeah.
but the N word really well. Me personally, I handle things a little bit different. You're not gonna get me off just because you called me the N word. Like you're a white dude, like that's not going to get me to. I'm still gonna hold my question. Oh, now you're really mad. I see you mad. You mad for
It's
real.
so emotional.
That's not really going to get a person like me.
Right.
But I understand another person jumping out the window off.
But
of
what
it.
if they like add to it, like you
Add
black
all to it.
nigger?
Oh, add all into it. Like, do your thing.
Now I'm bothered
Everything. It depends on everything's situational. Everything's like if you being super aggressive. Already, if we already there, if we already at 10 and you already been aggressive,
Yeah.
it's about to go there anyway. That's not even. You don't need that because it's already.
So somebody walking by, they mad at you. They don't like the way you look. They go, "Hey, what's up, N word?" Like that.
That ain't going. I would
kinda
definitely
like-
address it. I would definitely verbally
Yeah, get an
address
address
it.
of that,
But
yeah.
that ain't going to
But-
get me
but
to
how
put
you
my hands
addressing
on them.
it?
I don't know.
Calling
It
somebody
would have to
calling
happen.
somebody a name direct to their face. I'm like, oh, you don't even have to call me a nigga to be disrespectful, but you're
Right.
also trying to add racial insult to the injury.
Right.
So
Well, that's
the
the way
ass
to put
whooping
it.
I'm gonna try to deliver back is gonna be in kind. But you could be disrespectful without calling me the N
Right.
word. You know what I mean? Like if you're like you said, if you're aggressive, if they're calling you the
It's-
N word, then I'm already thinking you want the shits with me. So I'm on the defensive already. It ain't got the N word ain't gonna amplify it. It's
Wait,
just
but
gonna-
going back to the actual word that I wanted to use,
Cunt.
cunt.
I
Is
think
it
cunt is a
really that
multiplier.
serious?
I think it's a multiplier.
I
Yeah?
think the word.
If we
funny.
playing Scrabble, you get more
I think the word
points.
is hilarious. The sound of it makes me giggle. Like I say it and I laugh.
It is funny in certain
Like cunt.
situations. In The Boys, he get it off all the time. It's
Yeah.
funny in certain situations, but I will say this. Unless I'm wrong, the definition of cunt is not it's dirty, smelly, nasty one.
Okay.
right? Just like the N word is the lowest form of person, not black person. It's
How?
the lowest
But
form of
I
person.
failed to see
No,
how.
but
how
but
cunt
it's
is
what's
worse than
attached
bitch.
to it, so we can't even compare it. Like they
No, I
believe
know
that
the history,
The
but-
dictionary tried to get that off with the. If you look at the definition of the word nigger, it's just like, all right, it ain't that crazy, like just an ignorant person. Cool, but it's what's attached to it.
Exactly.
Niggas,
It's the
when-
history,
If you're
too.
holding
Yes,
rallies and
yes.
watching and you're chanting "go" as someone's hanging,
Yes.
and they're like,
It was used
surrounded,
as a
that's
means
why
of
it's crazy.
oppression. Yeah.
Nobody
The,
was ever.
the reason I brought up the dictionary
White
wasn't
women,
to
I know that, Mike. I know you
to,
weren't. I know-
dilute the word.
I know you
Yeah.
weren't, Mike. But I'm just saying, people wasn't surrounded in their Starbucks calling white women cunts to
Cunts,
try
yeah.
to. You know what I'm saying? We weren't
So
surrounded
so,
in
but-
Starbucks
so
to
why
try to
is
get that shit
cunt
off.
worse than bitch?
Because the definition, like you're trying to be the highest form of disrespectful at that point. Why would you describe someone?
Someone deemed it super disrespectful, so that's kind of what it is. Just like the middle
but there's
finger.
actually
Who
history.
says the middle finger? Why is the middle finger so
But
disrespectful?
there's actually history behind the word nigger. What is the history behind the word?
Okay,
Cunt that makes cunt worse than bitch. Bitch means female dog. Cunt means dirty vagina. Why is female dog not worse than a dirty vagina?
Why is female dog not worse than a dirty vagina?
Right. Why if I call you,
especially when you're calling a woman,
I'm referring to you as a dirty vagina as opposed to referring to you a nasty dog.
Because you're describing a person, you're likening their character to a dirty vagina.
But you're also likening their character to a dog.
And that's not cool either. Bitches don't like that.
But listen, call a female a bitch and see what happens. It's all the
that's
same.
what I'm saying.
Just
Both,
like,
right.
all
Both
of
are
it
negative. One is more negative.
But any name you attach to anyone isn't cool. Just like you like, hey, where the heifer's at? Hey, I'm talking. Hey, you a heifer? You know that's a cow. You still upset because you're being still referred to an animal. It really don't matter.
You can get broads off in certain situations, but some may be
just
like
even sometimes just on tones and how things mean. You know what's crazy? Just like you can call like you know what I'm saying, calling you my nigga is different than my man, and someone calling you a nigga is offensive.
It's a whole different
if
thing.
A girl, if you fuck around on your girl, she's like, oh, you just a dog. That's like, damn, I ain't a dog. That's fucked up. But yet your man, he comes, oh, that's my dog. It's still now it's cool now.
It's about
everything is how you accept it.
It's context.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like that though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let him use it.
I just hold on, wait. Hold on.
No, for real.
Before we move on, I did want to say, Steve. So because there were no females around when I used the word cunt. Just FYI.
You're describing a female.
I was describing a female. I was, and it was my personal feeling. You and somebody else checked me.
No.
It wasn't. It was our other friend.
We was in the car with a bunch of people.
Well, yeah, and there was actually, and none of the females checked me. None of the females were like, "Oh, that's awful." Nah, whatever.
What y'all fuck?
Mike was offended by the usage of the word. Now,
because you're describing someone that we call friend, the highest, most disrespectful word, because you're upset about something that happened. And I was saying you could use another word. That's all I said.
so if I would have used the word bitch, it would have been okay.
I would have been like, he really mad, but I get it. I just felt like at that point when you calling somebody a cunt, that person's been in your space. Are you gonna allow a cunt into your house if that's how you really feel about it?
That's a good point.
I tell you what. It's all.
You bet they're being sassy. I feel you being sassy behind me.
I think it's all. Pretty much your environment, how you were raised. Cause I can call someone on the phone right now. That's on the hello. I'm like, hey, cunt. They ain't gonna react. I'm like, hey, you cool with that? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Hey, bitch. Now she finna react.
I just don't feel like black women have
It's
the
true
same
though. I'm telling you, black women. I don't think black women really care about give a fuck about the word cunt.
Yeah.
I do also want to put context to
Overall is what I mean.
Putting a little context to the conversation. I know that the descriptor that was used was only because he's upset. It's not because the person is actually a cunt. It's because his descriptor was in a moment of heat and alcohol. And I was like, yo, kind of chill on the... That's all I said. I was like, really? Like, you could use a different word. I didn't say, hold on. Stop the presses. I'm not going to talk to you.
But listen, at the end of the day...
I was just trying to bring some awareness to how upset you were at the time.
At the end of the day,
I don't think you truly feel that way.
At the end of the day, you're going to have to... you just have to respect... At the end of the day, listen, dead ass. Like, this is some real game I'm finna give you, though, Claude.
Okay.
Especially for you, since you want to use the word.
Okay.
You got to respect the fact that it's offensive. Because whether you...
To a black man?
To whoever feels it's offensive, because there are also people that think the word nigger is just funny. It's not a big deal, but still don't use that toward me.
But
has
history behind. There's history
but
behind
still,
the word nigger that
they
makes
still
it
can detach, even though everything you're saying. I'm sure there's history with the word cunt. For all we know, she was called cunt before some wild shit happened.
But she wasn't called cunt by me. I used the term to refer to her as that term.
We all know the word is supposedly offensive, though, right?
Okay, clearly, yeah, that's why I used it.
So you was trying to be offensive.
I was trying to get my point across.
By being offensive.
To who? The person wasn't even there. I'm just saying, let's be real. Mike was offended by my usage of the word.
Well, I feel they right for checking you because guess what? If I got some white homies and no one's going to check them when they behind my back saying nigger, then that's some fuck shit. Check their ass. That ain't cool.
That's all I was saying.
Because I'm not present. It ain't cool because I ain't present.
But the word is very different. It's
To
not
you.
the same thing.
It's
not the same thing.
But
it's clearly not the same. No.
But my check wasn't.
Stop the bullshit.
My check
Stop
wasn't.
the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. The word cunt and the word nigger are not the same thing.
Nobody said
they're
that.
not compared the same.
But you're comparing the two.
Nobody was talking about that.
Yes, you are.
But if the word cunt is really that bad and it's just offensive and stuff, you know what? The word chink isn't in my category.
No, that is offensive. That's a derogatory word.
Are you the police of what's offensive and what's not? All I said in the situation
Chink was used as an oppressive
gotta
word
respect
towards
it is all.
Because if we remember, the conversation was about a person that we both call friend, or I think of as a friend.
Okay.
When you use the word, all I said to you was, because you're my friend too, you're more my friend than that person.
Okay.
And all I said was, you ain't got to go that hard with that. Or you could use a different word to describe her. And then you got mad because I was trying to check you on using such a harsh word. You just admitted a second ago that you were trying to be offensive.
No, I wasn't trying to be offensive. I would never in a million years think that the
why
word
would
cunt would
why
offend
can't you use another word then? Why are you fighting so hard for the C word?
Because cunt is, that's the word.
And you sound like white people.
You
saying
sound
that
like
about
white
them.
people trying to argue why can't they say they call themselves niggas all the time. Why can't call them
They use
niggas?
it. Why?
No,
It's
no,
in
cunt
rap
is in
their songs.
It's in their music.
No, cunt is the word. Whatever. Okay, cool. We'll move on.
So we were
So, bro, are we using cunt or are we not? Because I'm still gonna use it because I want to.
Cunt can
Honestly,
be
when I
used.
honestly,
Even though it's not in my vocabulary, I
Cunt
don't
can be
use cunt.
used
Mike
when you're
said it
trying
was
to
a
be
drunk.
offensive.
Mike said it was a drunk thing.
You were
it wasn't
drunk
a
and
drunk. And I honestly, I agree. I stand by what I said.
Cunt
Mike, do you feel
Sober.
Claude should lose his job?
I just think in certain situations, if you're gonna try to be offensive, at least own the fact
What
that
I'm
that's what
saying
you
is
was
that I
doing.
don't understand how it offended you. That's my thing.
I just told you. I
Claude,
called
you
it-
gotta understand. See what you're saying, Claude. You're really giving an argument for people that, let's say, it's a group full of white people and someone's using the word nigger, and someone else.
Steve,
is like,
we know how the word nigger offends us, though.
know, but
we
what
know
you're-
that.
when
How
you're
does the word?
But does-
Oh, you're saying Mike shouldn't be offended because it doesn't affect him.
Because the word cunt and
Mike's,
nigger
are
are
you an
not the
ally?
same.
Mike, you're an ally to that cunt, huh?
Hold on.
Mike's an ally to that cunt.
But I
they're
gotta
friends.
get this straight. Hold on.
Mike's
hold
an
on.
ally
with
to
this
that
person,
I
cunt.
gotta do a quick round robin real quick. I
They
gotta do a
seeing Mike next Tuesday.
quick round robin. So we all do agree that cunt and nigger are not the same thing.
Of course it's not.
But you compared them.
But Mike's the ally. That's why Mike got to stand.
Claude, we're not comparing them. We just keep
You
saying that
did. You literally
you're
said like me using the word cunt was like.
I'm good on the Makers. Makers, I vibe on Makers. It's like a chill drink that I drink. But I'm trying to turn up tonight. It's Saturday.
Okay.
Trying to get with.
Yeah,
I might
get
get
with
on
the
your
game.
way.
You get on that too. We're
But
gonna go buy a whole
Claude,
nother bottle here.
we're not comparing the strength or power or
He
history.
gonna get his butt ate tonight. He likes
No,
his
that
butt
never
ate.
happened. That would never happen. But we're not comparing the strength and the power and the history
So what are you comparing?
of the. Let me finish my sentence. I'll tell you.
Long ass sentence.
It's not a long ass sentence. Just calm down, brother. I know you like using 4-letter words, but I'll get you there. Pause. What I'm simply saying.
4-letter words should be the
I said
actual
pause.
title.
I said pause. What I'm simply saying is this.
Stop hitting the table with two hands.
I'm just tapping the table. But what I'm simply saying is this: where I'm not comparing this to that. It's apples and oranges. Yes, the N word and the C word are two different levels of offense because of the history behind the N word and the history behind the C word. However, your intent was to be offensive
Correct.
to someone that we mutually called a friend, and I still do. So when you use the word as my friend too, I say, hey, bro, chill. I know you mad, but you could describe her in other ways. You could have got 100 bitches off, and I'd have been like, yeah, that bitch was wilding. The bitch is kind of wilding too. That's the thing too. It's not like I don't feel your plight in the situation. What happened is a wild situation, and I get your anger, but you're scorched earthing, and I'm just saying, maybe you want to be a little more
Let
surgical.
that bitch burn.
And I'm just saying be a little more surgical. That's all I was saying.
Before we end it, I do because
I didn't try to stop you. I just tried to ask you
No,
to
you
change
good.
the vocab. That's all
You're
I
fine.
did.
do you use the word cunt?
Not really. Nah.
So it's not like,
Like
super
I,
wild to you.
I feel like when you're using the word cunt, you gotta like reach in your vocabulary.
Talk that time you disrespected black women. Do your thing.
So
They not about to butcher me.
But talk that shit.
They gonna have my head on the stake.
take the bait, bro. Take the bait.
Listening to you, they gonna have my head on the
Go ahead,
stake.
talk that disrespectful black women shit you got in you.
Tay,
Go
let me
ahead,
ask you a
I do
question.
not disrespect black men.
Straight to the camera.
Let me ask you a question.
I do not do that.
Claude, I have a
Hey,
question for you.
Tay, question for you. We got a mutual friend. I'm mad at that mutual friend. I call him a nigger. That's gonna be like, that's kind of weird, right? I call them a cunt.
I'm gonna say something.
Well, Claude, you're
Right,
right.
I'm gonna say
exactly.
something.
Let him say
I'm
something.
not. I'm
Even though I am
not. I'm
black,
not
I am
going
black
to
too.
be like.
But that's the thing. You're
You
black.
shouldn't have
That's a
said
different-
that.
that's a different
But I'm
example.
gonna just be like, there's other words you can.
It wasn't
use.
argument.
Literally what I said.
But it was an argument. You were like willing to have an argument over it.
No. You were
We were
misremembering
definitely
that,
having an
sir.
argument.
Sir,
We were having an argument.
Sir,
Listen, y'all
Sir.
talk behind the scenes. Like, y'all.
and he mischaracterized the situation. I'm just gonna put this one sentence out. You can tell me if I'm lying, Claude. You said it. I gave the correction. To which you responded, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That bitch a cunt. I was like, bro, chill. Like, I get it, but I'm just saying, I feel like you could use a different word. You were fucking yelling. I was just talking in the front seat.
All right, let me
The
ask
whole
this.
time.
Hey, Steve,
Let me
I
ask.
was willing to
Let me
argue
ask
my
something.
ass.
Tay wanna
Let me
ask
ask something.
Tay wanna
What
ask
up?
something.
Without names and all that, what was the even point of the
Oh,
argument?
would you like to hear? Mike, tell that story.
I could tell the shortest version.
Just
of
like
it.
a short version.
The shortest version without getting into it. A friend of the group did something that we didn't agree with.
That's not the story.
That's 100% the story.
That
That's
don't
not
really
the
tell
story.
much about
That's
nothing.
not-
I was trying
Oh,
because if I tell the
yeah.
story, it'll give the person away.
If they're not in the wrong, it shouldn't matter.
I don't know.
But I'm literally saying that they're in the wrong. The difference that we have on is the contention is on cunt.
We'll tell
Not
you off
whether
the
she
air.
was
We'll
wrong
tell
or
you
not.
off the air. I'll get my vindication.
Alright.
Did I not
off
say
the
she
air.
was
All right.
wrong from the beginning?
The
The argument isn't about whether she was wrong.
No, this is the first time you said that.
The argument isn't about whether she was wrong. We both agreed that she crossed a line. I just felt like your descriptor was because at the time you were very drunk and you were
She
upset.
told everybody a nigga was uncircumcised. That's wild. I'll be mad too,
Nah,
Claude.
nothing to do with
I'll be mad too. But don't listen. If you gotta expose, if you gotta pull back your skin just to expose your helmet, I understand. I'll be mad too.
So,
Don't tell my fucking business. Look, listen. If I gotta pull back,
gotta
don't
back
tell
out?
me.
You gotta back
Listen,
out?
if I gotta pull back my skin to expose my helmet, don't go tell people that shit. I'll be mad as fuck too. Let me just live my truth to myself in quiet. You know what I'm saying? This is something I shared with you directly. No one knows that shit about that I got smegma and that type shit. Let me be.
So wait a minute.
Smegma.
So hold on. I'm gonna segue us. Because it ain't going nowhere. This is going nowhere. So speaking of harsh comments and disrespecting women, what happened in the news this fucking couple weeks, Mike?
I keep messing the dude name up. It's Kevin Samuels. Apparently has a podcast.
A young king.
Oh, he's a king.
Now that's a king.
So there's a clip circling the internet. Y'all go search for it. I'm not gonna put the audio here this time. But the gist of the conversation was that he's giving her relationship advice. She basically was asking how to find a 6-figure nigga, and he basically said you're average and you won't be able to date in that bracket.
No, that's.
And I'm shortening it very much.
Yeah,
so.
Steve, give the
that
better
makes it
version.
sound
But if you find the clip, you can listen to the whole 22 minutes of it.
Which you only heard the 12 minutes. You found it was 22 yesterday when I told you.
And
you went back and heard
Steve,
it.
tell the right version of it.
No,
Yeah, Mike telling the wrong story again.
I was trying to keep it short because we spent 45 minutes trying to explain to you why you can't use the C word.
Grating your
Grit your
fucking
fucking
teeth.
teeth.
Oh.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna get that on the shirt. I'm gritting my fucking teeth. I'm putting that on the shirt. Salute to Hillsborough Slim. Long story short, this guy named Kevin Samuels, right? He has a show. He has a talk show, and this, I guess, apparently he has segments where I don't know what days he does certain things, but apparently he does things certain days. Let's just say, I don't know for sure, but let's just say he does it 3 times a week, for example.
Yeah.
And he was happened to be doing a certain segment on the day that this lady called in, right? So she called in on the wrong day. He lets us know immediately. This isn't the day that we do this segment. This is supposed to be a, let's say, an
Business
argument
talk.
segment, and that was wrong. And she says, well, I work, I can't call in on that time. And he says, you know what you're being right now, you're being rude and you're being selfish because I just told you this is that. And then he cut himself short. He said, you know what, I'm gonna make an example out of you. Let's just do this because you want this so bad. I'm going to give it to you.
And he's speaking very clear and calm, like Steve is depicting. He's chill. He's relaxed. He's good.
He's
with
on
his
some
dick.
Mike Lake shit. Chill, calm, collected.
Yeah, and
and then he gets with the stupid shit.
until Mike started drinking. But he's well spoken. He's giving what I would imagine. I'm saying is good advice.
Okay,
But the
so-
internet is.
So Steve,
So,
it's
all right.
going
So,
through
assuming we all seen that clip, and if people haven't seen it, assuming they have, so we're going to kind of skip the in between back and forth. But have you seen this clip? Did you see the Sandman?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Did you see it in its entirety or just a 12-minute clip?
I
Just
saw the
curious.
entirety of it, and I also was able to. I think he put up what she looked like,
yeah. Oh,
Correct.
pictures.
like a
There's
little,
video of
like
her.
a little bit of.
There was
Let
video
me
of her.
shoot him some bell because people was on his ass. He also, while he does his segment, people are calling in with video. So he shares, he allows them in. So it's like their video of them, and he's talking to them video to video. So it's not like he went and
Like he was
found
trying to
her
air her.
video
Yeah.
to try, or a picture to be like, this is who I was talking to.
Yeah.
The internet did that. Niggas I was watching, her name is right there on the screen. So you can easily Google or Facebook, whatever her
handles.
name was Jane Doe. You can type in Facebook Jane Doe. Boom, here's our Facebook page. So the internet put that together. You know
And to
what
be
I'm
clear, it's not a gotcha type thing. He's being fair the entire time while he's communicating with these people. I've seen a couple of them. Like we were even talking about the one where the dude called in. It's just if you call me and I'm just giving you the raw, that's what he does.
All right. Now, being that we all know what he said, I guess the question is: do you think he went too far? Do you think he was too hard on her? Do you think like I guess what's the real question? Like, what are we questioning?
The internet seems to be trying to decide if this is okay. Can you talk to women this way? Can you tell somebody what he was telling her?
But it's his show.
It is
Yeah,
his
it's his
show.
show.
She called in. She volunteered for the show.
So if she's somebody who's watching
She
his
called
show,
herself a fan.
She did.
okay.
Yeah.
If
So
she's gonna go as
she's
far as
aware.
to say,
She's aware of what he does.
She knew what
Right.
she was getting into. She thought she was above it.
then she should be ready for that.
Right.
I fully agree that she should be ready for
Y'all,
it.
y'all ever go on Reddit and there's a thing called r hashtag or r/roast me?
I have seen the roast me.
The roast me.
And people serve themselves up.
People serve themselves
Yeah.
up to be roasted by people, and I think this was that situation.
I disagree. I do not think she served herself up to be roasted.
But she wasn't roasted
She
either.
she wasn't.
True.
She
Very
wasn't
true.
roasted.
Very
She
true.
called. She really wanted advice on the situation. It was just the wrong day, but he gave it to her straight, raw, and uncut.
But I think
I
what
don't
I think what Claude was saying was simply on the roast me, you're entering into this agreement
Right.
knowing what it is. It's like being a guest on a pour up. You know why you
Steve,
sat
that's
down
literally
here.
like asking.
I don't think she went there to be roasted, and I don't think she was even roasted.
Well, but Steve,
no.
if
We
you ask
made-
me to give me your honest opinion, Claude, on my outfit, and I go, that shit's whack. Like, why are you mad
can
at
I?
me now?
Can I right now?
Do.
Can I?
Do.
No,
I already
no.
told y'all that.
That's
I
it.
liked your shirt, man.
Actually,
I got that.
These pour these shit.
Yeah, fuck all that. Listen. Fuck all that.
Kinda proper hoodie.
I don't think she called to be roasted, and he did not roast her. She wanted the advice that she called there for, and he gave it to her. At the end of the day, because we all seen it, and assuming whoever listening has seen it, he asked her a question. What would you rate yourself 1 to 10? You
That's a
can't
key
use
point
7.
in the convo.
She says, in the mornings, I'm a 5.
5.
When I put on makeup, I'm a 6. That alone literally makes you average at best
Facts.
with your own definition.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at her and was like, you're average at best.
Yeah, he didn't give his rating. She said
Literally,
that.
if you say you're a 5 without makeup, a 6 with it, the 5 is first off, that's a medium.
Yeah, 5 is the
So if
the
you're a
middle number.
6, you are literally at that point average at best according to your own statement that you put on yourself. You could have said you was an 8 or 9, whether he agreed with you or not. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
It is.
That don't mean your pussy trash neither. God it. What
That's
God?
true.
God only gave pussy to bad bitches. He only gave good pussy to bad bitches.
Hey,
Nah.
I'll admit some of the best pussy has been with the bitches that's average. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm not, I'll be the first
all
one to
the way
admit
out there.
that.
He didn't give a shit.
They
Nah,
didn't.
nah, that's a fact.
Right.
Remember, long story short, long ago, I'm not even going to get the story. Mike, you
Okay,
remember the female I used to call a part ugly?
I
bitch?
100%
I
remember that.
smashed her. It was late night at the club. The bitch wasn't cute at all, but it was there.
The homie
And I
Steve.
smashed. I said, "Oh shit, hey, this bitch might got the best pussy in the world. She's busted.
It's fire.
Pussy
You're
was
not giving
amazing.
the story
It was
full
fire,
justice.
Pussy was
Yeah.
amazing.
Steve not giving the story
Fire.
full justice. Nigga hit me up like, "Hey Mike, I'm not kidding, bro." He's like, "I had to really hold it together."
For real. No, deadass. I had to back out. I looked down and make sure the condom was still on. Because you know it feel different with a condom on. So I said this condom had to have, but I thought the bitch might have exploded on entrance. On entry, I thought that bitch had poof, just had to
You
bust the
misfired.
fuck off.
You
There's
misfired.
no
You
way.
didn't even got the muzzle.
There's
You didn't even
no,
get out the muzzle.
There's no way the condom was still attached.
You know it was real too, because the nigga
Deadass.
called me.
On God.
He called me. He was
Yeah,
like, "Mike, really?"
you got
awful."
to.
He was like, "Bro,
Gotta make that call.
I had to make sure, man. That shit was crazy."
You know what the crazy part is? The better it is, the more you try to act like it wasn't.
Oh yeah, you
You,
want
you try to treat her like she
Now
ain't
listen,
shit.
you were trying to drown in the deep
No,
end.
listen,
He's
I-
like,
no,
it was
listen,
average, but in
no.
your head you thinking this
Listen,
is fire.
I gave her
Because your
ugly.
face said
Listen,
it.
I gave her ugly ass all the props.
Yeah, what was her Yelp? Her pussy
I
Yelp.
gave that bitch was fucking
All-star.
all yeah.
Her yip.
She got every star. She got all the
5-star
fucking-
rating.
Wait, but y'all,
All
for
of
those,
them.
for those who really listening,
But-
did y'all hear his description of her? The
Yeah, she-
part ugly bitch.
Yeah, because that's the only way I can describe. I don't remember how we met them. I
We were just out. We were just
I was with Hillsborough Slim. You
We
with
was-
Hillsborough Slim? You going meet some
we was
shit.
in Ybor doing
No, I don't want to get
bald-headed hoe
sidetracked
shit.
from the shit we doing.
But we was doing bald-headed hoe shit, and we'll get back to the story.
But I had a head full of hair at the time though.
At the time, we both did.
I had dreads.
You
at
had
the
dreads
time.
though, yeah.
But
yeah, I had a little
Shit
face.
One-
swinging.
One thing I want to get to about the whole Kevin Samuels thing, he brought up the fact that why do average people run from other average people?
That's very
Why
true.
why
That's
do you
true.
feel like you're so special that you need more?
Granted, this was a thing with her though. By the way, she
owns a business.
She owns a business, and for the past 3 years, up to whatever point they were recording, for the past 3 years from that point, she was making 3 figures.
She's been banking.
For 3 years. Or I'm sorry, she was making 6
figures.
figures for the
Yes.
past 3 years. And she says she usually dates under. And she says now she would like to date
wants to step
someone in her tax bracket, which is a 6-figure man. And pretty much because she says every time she meets someone, they either want to try to get they want to be attached to her business, or like, oh, how can I invest? How can I get in? She's like, no, I want my business is my business, my baby. Do your own thing, but
Yeah.
I need you. I just want your thing to be financially as much as I make. So what Kevin Samuels was telling her, she doesn't know any six-figure men other than her father and her uncle, according to her. So he's like, where are you going to find a six-figure man when, one, you don't know where to find them, you're not in any circles with them, and for two, six-figure men typically, he said typically, do not go for mid 30-year-old women with a 13-year-old child
True.
with a sketchy baby
baby
father.
daddy.
And this is all things she said, by the way. She said she's a single mother, 13-year-old son, and her baby father is sketchy. Like, he's not really into life, whatever case is. And all Kevin was saying was, typically, a six-figure man is not looking for a woman like you. You don't qualify for what you claim you look for. Not saying you can't ever find it. Sure, you can find it one day, but right now, but the chances of it is kind of slim.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with Hillsborough. but the chances are kind of slim that you're going to find that.
The key thing I felt in that moment when he said it too, just being, talk about words meaning things. When you talk about the 1 to 10 scale and we talk about dimes, they're going to be on the low end of the amount available scale.
Yeah.
Average is going to be the most available. So most average people find average
You think that
people.
there's more average people than there are good-looking people in the world?
Yeah.
I would really like to see the statistics on that. Honestly.
by definition of how numbers work, there's going to be more average everything than top tier. Cream rises to the top, and shit floats to the bottom, I guess. But
I know a lot of people that have good-looking significant others, and I would say that percentage is higher.
but that's
than it
because
is
there's a
in the
lot of
world.
people in the world. But we're just basically saying it's not like.
And if you're talking about a man versus a woman,
That too,
like,
right, that too.
we're outnumbered. Like, what? I don't want to throw stupid numbers out there. What is it, 6-1 or
Let's just
8
say
to 1?
yeah, let's just-
Like, I think it's 8
I don't
to
think.
1.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 to 1. So the chances of a man dating a woman that physically looks way better than him, like,
Well, and women.
the chances are he can get that.
And attractiveness for women, for us, is very different than what we think is attractive for them too.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he was talking to a woman, so we really should stick to the fact that if she was a woman. And the fact of the matter is that I don't disagree with him, but also I think her thinking that she only needs a certain looking guy making a certain amount of money is her limiting herself, because her best relationship might not be a 6-figure guy, it might be a 5-figure guy, you know, who looks like fucking, I don't know, Red from Friday. You know what I'm saying? You know, skinny
Red
big
from
nose
Friday
motherfucker.
actually is a major player in Hollywood.
Is he?
But he's also like take a bread away.
Yeah. I
Right.
was just simply saying that
Right,
how he looks versus what he can offer is a lot. That's what Claude's saying.
Right. So this is what
A
I'm
lot
saying.
of
So
dudes
like,
don't look like a whole lot, but they can offer a lot.
But
that's-
also, I'm sure Red makes way more than.
but was
than
that her?
5
But was
figures.
that her gripe though? I don't think her gripe was that she couldn't find a dude that looked good though. It was just about a guy.
No,
she
her-
wanted
Her
the
grab
money.
is
It was
that
the
she
money.
dates down.
She wanted the money guy, the guy who made the money.
The dudes
Yeah,
she attract are-
her thing was financial.
Yeah, and that's sometimes you
She
gotta step outside
wants
that.
somebody that's making what she's making, but the
First
whole
of all-
point is, don't you just want somebody?
So
in
first
general?
of all, I will say watch Guru Speaks podcast. He just had somebody on. He was talking about that too, and our boy Guru, shout out, he's sitting right next to me actually, and he was talking about that. And when his guest made a valid point, people who make 6 figures, there's not as many people that make 6 figures and more in this country. That's why we have a 1, 5, 10, and the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, she's already in a class higher than most people in the world, in the country, in general. So you're already. So you're gonna kind of have to be, I don't want to say settle, but maybe don't make that part of your criteria. Hey, maybe don't date of the dating pool of motherfuckers where you have to take care of, but you don't have to take care of a 5-figure guy, in my opinion.
Not at
Like
all.
I hate that idea that if you don't make 6
Yeah.
figures, that you're not a quality man.
But
You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
understand if somebody said, I'd like to sustain a certain level of life without supporting.
I don't think you would have to. I think it's absurd to say
At
that
your
you
pay
have to.
scale, would you say you wouldn't want to date somebody who made minimum wage?
That's come on
fair.
now. That's different. That is a little different.
All I'm saying is it's fair to say you don't want to go below a certain number, but she said 5 figures as if you can't make.
She said 6 figures.
I mean, but I'm saying if you made 5 figures, it ain't like I mean,
I mean,
99,000 a year. Like,
that's
nigga,
what I'm
that
saying.
ain't enough.
But $5 figures is $90,000
That's what
a
I'm
year.
saying.
That's
what I
She's
said.
dating
She
a
said
fucking
the word
pharmacist
5
at
figures.
CVS. Go
6.
find your fucking pharmacist at
But
CVS
she
and do
was
your shit.
but her thing is she dates under all the time. That was her own thing. She was calling him for advice on how to bag a guy that makes it.
But we're just
around
guessing
what
that
she
her
makes.
Don't y'all
number,
think-
her under isn't
Don't y'all
99,000
think
a
the
year.
first problem is that she's right off jump is trying to bag a motherfucker that is of a certain status? Why don't you find somebody of quality character, and then go from there?
Well, that sounds great and all, but also it's true. That sounds
I agree
great,
with
but
you.
she's clearly has been there and done that. She wants to try something different. So she was only calling him to get advice on possibly how to bag a
And we
six-figure guy.
skipped over this part. We skipped over this part. One of the first things that he said to her is, first of all, do you know any six-figure niggas?
Right.
Are
What
you at
circles
where
are you
they
running in?
Are you at where they be at?
Right.
In their
'Cause if-
circles.
If not, then how you expect to meet those people?
I gave an example.
And
the
that's
other
great
day.
advice.
I gave the example of this, like people that's calling him mean and saying like they also call him misogynistic and all types of other shit when he was giving the same exact advice to men. But neither here nor there. Before we even go on that part, my whole thing is this: if I go to a car dealership, if I go to a Kia car dealership and I'm looking for a BMW though, and I'm getting mad because they don't got BMWs,
Right.
it's like how can I be mad? Like, listen, there are none here.
Or they got a
You
BMW,
don't
but it's
know-
used.
Not even that at all. There's just no
just
BMWs
none.
here.
Yeah.
So how
How the
can I
fuck y'all ain't got
find
none here?
a BMW,
Right.
which is in her case a six-figure guy, looking on a Kia car lot, which is a four-figure guy? So how come you're not going to find it looking on this lot? This lot we don't have them. We only got four
Right,
figures, aka a Kia car. Gotta go to that car lot. If you don't know where that car lot is, you can't find that car lot. Guess what?
That
You're
answers your
never
question.
going to meet that person because you don't know where that car lot is.
But-
Now, if you simply knew where that car lot was,
Then go.
Then now you can put yourself around the situation to where now you may be chosen.
I don't think people
because
had.
now you're around.
But I
it.
don't think people had a
Yeah.
problem with
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Does that make sense?
I don't think people had a problem with that. I think the fact that he said that he
You're
basically said
average.
that you're average and you need to stop looking for
But she
six-figure men.
described herself as such. She said,
But why
I
is
agree.
average?
Agreed.
But why
I'm
is average
confused.
wrong?
Yeah, why is average
I know.
bad?
I'm average height, and I get made fun of for being short all the time.
Your
by
average
Clyde.
height,
5'9" in America is the average male height. Yes.
Steve. You know he was average height.
No, I didn't.
He always talked like he's tall.
I always thought Mike was like 7
I
foot.
thought
I've always disclosed that my height is 5'9". Anyway, the point I was making is sometimes average ain't enough. If you walk up with an average dick, a bitch gonna laugh at you.
No, actually, I don't think
Not
that that's
really,
true.
dog. There's mad toys.
There-
like,
I don't think
Not
that's
really.
true. There's
Nah.
mad women
really.
fucking
Like, man,
with average
especially
dick every
sex
day.
selling.
What is the average dick?
But first off,
It's
don't
like
know.
4.5.
Why do you know
Like
that
hard.
offhand?
first off,
It's
Hey, why do you know
4.5
that
hard.
offhand?
especially with toys.
Ladies.
Tay, did you look that up or something? Why do you know that? Like,
knew
literally
that.
offhand?
I knew that
took an
because
anatomy
class. I
I
have
was
that
doing some
statistic right
research.
here.
Took an anatomy class. Give him a break.
Yeah. But no, yeah, like so definitely. I think
I
there's
got some
plenty
heat
of
when
women,
I was
Steve,
young.
out here right now fucking around with average dick on a regular basis, and they have no problem with it.
Yes. So Mike, I don't know. I think everyone disagreed with you when you just.
All the gentlemen disagree with me. The ladies left. I want to hear the ladies talk about it all the time. It's a common
We'll
conversation.
do a poll. Why don't we do a
It's
poll?
a common
Well,
conversation.
I was just having a conversation literally last night as we were looking at toys because women. I was actually my homegirl. She does a toy thing,
Yeah.
and so this was a real conversation. So I'm
if you
telling
ain't
Is
use
that
If
why
you
you didn't
ain't-
hang out with us last night? You were looking at toys?
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
If you're not using
never know.
if you're not using toys in your shit, you gotta upgrade your shit. Cause yeah,
Wait, what?
technology is fun.
Steve, wait, what? Go ahead, Steve. don't,
I'm not saying.
Let's gloss over that.
And
We
you
don't
don't
got
you don't have to
time.
gloss over it. If
We
you're not
ain't got
willing,
time
if
to
you're
do
not
that.
willing, is what I
I
meant.
get what you're saying.
I'm not saying put a toy in your butt. I'm saying
Everybody
if your
grown
girl
here.
if your girl says she want to add to the situation,
Everybody in this room is grown. We know
get
what you're talking
get
about.
a cock ring or something and turn up. You know, throw some seasoning on that thing.
You
Well,
got
Steve,
something
what
to
were you
say.
saying about your conversation?
He was having a
No,
convo
hey,
about toys.
Listen, no, not. I know we getting thrown off because nigga, you said it.
What I say?
I'm about to say, y'all use cock rings.
Never.
I have
I
used
never-
one.
I
and
never-
it's
I-
an interesting
honestly,
situation.
Y'all put it behind y'all balls and penis or just
Nah,
on the penis?
Nah,
I think I'm gonna invest in one. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been told by friends that we have mutual friends that is dope. That I should do it. So I might invest.
You go crazy.
It ain't me.
I
Ain't
never
nobody in
used-
this room.
the time.
Ain't nobody in this
Wow.
room.
The time I didn't balls it. I just went shaft.
But they make ones for the balls and
Did
they
it
make
go
ones for
crazy?
just the shaft.
They got metal ones too. Y'all know
No,
that?
no.
I did.
No,
it was
no.
mine was a
No
rubber,
metal.
the
No metal.
silicone vibrating joint. It was fun.
Oh, that's the one you borrowed from Claude. He just used it, then you went and used
You know
it
what?
after.
I'm gonna end this show. Steve, what's your final word?
Is it already?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, man, we there.
It's there. We took it there. We
Oh
got there.
shit.
Would you do that, Steve?
Quick. What?
What'd
I
you
said,
just
what
ask?
is his final word? Because
Oh,
we took
final
it
word.
there quick.
Shit, this was a fast one. I didn't know we got there. Had so much more to
I know
say.
you
So
used
much
to
so much
somebody
more to
telling you
do.
that.
I guess this shit was a fun week. I guess it's signing out. Steve Cash, Moneybags, aka the Fitness Daddy. I'm out, man.
I'm gonna let our guest get his shit off. Promote. Tell them who you are. Promote yourself. Tell them
Promote a little bit. I'm Tay, aka Trigger Fingers on Instagram, and I am one half of the Puppy Love Show. So,
By the way, who's the other half?
it's my boy Drez City.
Should we make him explain the trigger fingers part?
Yeah, what is trigger fingers?
So the Trigger Fingers part came from I do photography, and
That's it.
Yeah.
That's fire.
yeah.
What do you find photography shit? Same
Why
way?
always bigging niggas up?
That's dope. Trigger
Tell him that
fingers.
shit whack. Fuck that nigga, yo.
Tell him that's why I got you. That's why I got you.
Fuck him.
It's like yin and yang. I got
damn,
you here to do that.
God, this nigga. That's why I be calling you a dick holster. God,
That's a great
damn.
episode,
First of
by
all,
the
you
way.
never
Yeah,
called me
yeah.
a dick
Definitely
holster except the
watch
Lupe
that episode.
Fiasco episode.
That shit's dope, cuz.
That is actually the best.
That's
episode.
fire.
Hey, cuz, you gotta pee. Let me
That's
hold
fire.
your meat for you next time you go
Hey.
pee, cuz.
Steve's going through some things. He going through some things. I can big it up when
Oh,
they
that's
when they doing good shit.
fire. All he said was hello. Oh, dope.
Yo,
And
King,
then-
King,
then he-
keep
but you know
prospering.
what,
You got the crown on your shit. King, keep prospering.
See, and he get mad when we try to compliment each other. You and I can't compliment
See,
each other.
when
but
I
then he
big
get
y'all
mad.
niggas up, because he get
gets
mad when I
mad as
big
hell.
y'all up.
Hold on.
That's what bothers me.
Steve's compliments
That's
is
what bothers me.
super loaded. Steve
I
compliment.
big you up all the time
Steve
because I love
compliment
you.
come
Check
with
me
a-
out,
with an
cuz.
extra
Mike, I love
side.
you because you're my brother and I love you.
I love you too. I appreciate it.
But you always get mad when I try
But
to
that's
big
not
you
that's
up.
not what we talk about.
But he say some other shit.
Give
you're
the
like,
real.
oh, that's fire.
Give the real Steve compliment.
Oh, that's fire.
Give the real Steve
cuz.
compliment.
Oh, that's fire.
That's not a real
cuz.
Steve compliment. Hey, just,
Nah, look, just taking the spotlight off and take. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, just find me.
Don't
on
talk in that
Instagram.
voice. Don't
Yeah,
jump
hold
right
on,
back
hold
in.
on.
No, first of all, don't jump right back in.
yeah.
Nigga, no, you
I'll join you here. It sounds like you got your feet up on the wall talking to a chick. You talking to the homies, man. It's the
don't
forum.
jump right
Yeah,
back in
man,
like
it's
just-
like you wasn't just like
Yeah.
conversation didn't just switch. Don't jump right back in like you all good.
Like you that smooth and shit.
Exactly. You ain't that smooth.
You ain't me.
You was not Hillsboro Slim. See, that's the type of talk I like. That's the talk I'm used to.
He talking
That's
spicy.
the talk. That's the talk I'm used to.
The whiskey
That's the
kicking
shit
in.
I like. Nigga, you ain't me. That's how I met that nigga. Yeah, that's the Hillsboro Slim I'm used to. Facts.
y'all check
No,
me out
no,
on
go on
Puppy
my
Love.
bad. Go ahead, do your thing. All right, trigger finger, slitter fingers, trigger fingers.
Man, let him get his photography.
It's
shit
Trigger
off.
Fingers. Trigger Fingers.
All right.
You know
I
that's
thought
hard.
of the idea when Drake and Meek was having that beef, and I was like, damn, that's low key dope
I'm
for
gonna bite.
photography.
I'm gonna bite. Right, I'm gonna bite.
That was not cool. I didn't know you did it.
He ain't want to admit it. Did you bite? Did
I'm
you?
not a
Did
biter.
you?
I'm a writer.
Nah, they were talking about something
So
completely
you didn't
different.
bite it.
He
You
called
didn't
him
bite-
Twitter fingers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a yeah. Help me. Yeah.
I shot him Bill because
Nah,
I
I like-
co-signed.
I like
I
saying
shot
I
him Bill
fuck-
because I co-signed.
I fuck with Tay. I'm happy you came on, brother.
thank you.
We-
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all
We
having
do
me,
appreciate
man.
you
I
having
gotta
us.
come back.
Yeah.
don't invite yourself. Let us.
I give you one compliment. You
not.
start acting all brand new and shit. Hold on, we
I
gotta-
felt part of the family. Like I thought I was like
You
part
invited
of
to
the
the family
family.
now?
I thought I was coming to a
No,
reunion.
not yet.
gotta
Not
earn your
yet.
keep.
Not yet.
You gotta sweep a couple floors. You gotta help edit a video
My
or
man
something.
said,
Oh,
I
most
gotta,
definitely.
my man said, I gotta come back. And he's sipping his drink and everything.
Yeah.
He took a shot after I
Yeah, he
come
thought
back.
he was in there.
Took a shot.
He pulled the trigger on
So
that
when I
shot quick.
come back next week,
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm a part of the show, right, guys? Nah, chill out. Y'all check him out though, Puppy Love, and I don't know where they find photography shit, but we don't want to talk about it again.
No, where
I'll
they
add
can find
it.
you really? Where can they
I'll
yeah,
find
put
they
it
can
on there.
find me on Instagram, Twitter.
I thought you had on there.
All right,
Okay.
appreciate it.
Your partner, where can they find him?
Same thing. He's
Y'all share
Puppy
one?
Love the Show. Yeah.
All right,
Love
cool.
is LUV, right?
LUV. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw you pop. Matter of fact, anyway, we'll talk.
Can I be featured on your
Yeah.
show?
Most definitely.
But
I
just
would
him,
love to. I would
as
love to be
him.
featured on your show.
Yeah.
But then after he's done, can I come through and feature?
Both of y'all.
No,
I don't
I
wanna
want
be
my
on
own
the show.
Yeah, we want our
cameo.
own
He
separate
want
shit.
his, and then then we can come in together.
I'ma
Do it
Wait,
separately.
wait,
We could do
Mike,
it
I'ma
together.
slander
Whatever
him
y'all
on my
want.
Mike, let Steve do it first, because then the show will be stretched out if you do it before him.
However y'all want to do it.
How is that a diss? and a
However y'all wanna do it,
compliment
man.
and a diss in the same fucking. That
It's all
was
about context.
that was
Let's
elite.
just get it
It's all
done.
That was elite.
Yeah, I'm down.
No,
I'm
we
down
got you, Tay.
because
We got you, Tay. 100%.
All right, we'll talk
We got
after.
you. Yeah,
Like
we'll
we can
talk.
do it
We
that,
got
but
you.
we can link up. I'm
Mike,
down.
who
So
Yeah,
that's
man.
Steve Cash, Money Baz. I am Mike Lay, aka Hillsboro Slim.
Yo, we knocking at the door. I am CP34.
Let's get
Y'all
it.
be
Sport podcast.
Be
We
safe
out.
though.
Yep.